PT Gents. So in today's video, we are going to learn how to create a YouTube intro using Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. So here in today's video, we are going to learn two main things. One is structure. So in that we are going to learn the structure, how to create a structure of the letter, and then the structure of the machine. Then the second thing we are going to learn about the animations. So let's begin. So here I'm going to insert a new slide, a blank slide. So now first of all we are going to insert the text box. So here I have the text box, and in this text box write any text of your choice. Okay, so here I'm just writing letter L. Okay, so now in the next step I'm just going to increase the size of the letter. See, that's it. This is the size 344, and then I'm going to select the font style to be Gill Sans Ultra Bold like this. All right, now let's go to the format option. In the format option, we'll go to the text options. The text fill is going to be basically a solid fill, okay, or you can go for a gradient fill. Fine. And then gradient fill, linear and linear type. Okay, fine. Now let's go to the text outline. Let's go for solid line, and in this solid line we are going to select this blue color. All right, and width is going to be for around 8 inches. That's it. Now in the next step we are going to make the copy of this line. So press Ctrl D like this, and place it somewhere over here. Now we are going to insert the shape rectangle. Okay, so let's insert the rectangle like this and shift it a little bit over. Let's just pull it upwards. Fine. Now first of all we are going to select the text. Then by pressing the Ctrl key we are going to select the rectangle. Now in the merge shapes option we are going to select the subtract option. Great. Now let's just put it aside. Similarly, insert a rectangle one more time. This time put it to the other side like this. First select the text box, then by pressing the Ctrl key select the rectangle and subtract. That's it. Now for this rectangle we have to make a copy of it by pressing the Ctrl. Okay, so this is letter L. So letter L has a basic linear structure, but if you want to go for a curvy structure then it becomes difficult. So that is why I am selecting this option. So by inserting the text box and then by subtracting it. Okay, so here in this I'm going to insert the rectangle. I'm going to make the copy of the rectangle, and let's see here the same rectangle is going to be one in the upper part and another the lower part. So first select the text box, then the rectangle, and same way subtract and just subtract like this. Now let's just assemble each and every piece. Perfect. And here we go. Okay, now let's just select this rectangle. Okay, and here we'll go to the shape option, and in the shape option, in the fill option, we are going to select solid fill color, that is white. Okay, done. Now in the next step we are going to insert the lines. So from this corner to this corner a diagonal line. Okay, similarly again in the opposite direction like this. Now select both the lines together and select this blue color. Okay, and width is going to be the 8th point. Fine. Now our basic structure is ready. Now in the next step, we are going to make the structure of the machine. So we'll go to the insert, shapes, and here we are going to insert trapezoid shape. Okay, so here we have this trapezoid shape. Please note that the baseline for the letter and for the machine should be same. Okay, now here we are going to give it a color. Now similarly we are going to insert the rectangle. So let's just insert two rectangles like this. Okay, press the Ctrl D key and insert it. Right. Now select both the rectangles and same way we are going to give this ochre yellow color. Done. Now in the next step we are going to insert the shape line. Okay. So let's begin. Like this at random places. First of all we are going to give horizontal lines like this. Okay. Now we are going to insert the diagonal lines, okay, like this. Now we are going to select these lines and we are going to group. Done. Now in the next step, make a copy of it by pressing the Ctrl D key and just bring it over here. Similarly, press Ctrl D. So our basic structure is ready. Now in the next step we are going to select all these lines and the rectangles. Now we are going to group them by pressing the Ctrl G key. Okay, and in the next step we are going to send it backwards. Now in the next step we are going to make a copy of it by pressing the Ctrl D key and let's just rotate it by 90 degrees like this. Alright, now in the next step for this one, we are going to ungroup it. Done, ungroup it. Let's select this one and let's ungroup it also. Done. Now in the next step, we are going to remove this line. Okay, for this line, I'm going to reduce the size. I'm going to till here only. For this yellow line, I'm going to bring it till here, and for here, take it backwards. Okay, now let's just group them one more time. Pressing Ctrl G. Okay, so our basic structure of the machine is also ready. Okay, now in the next step, let's just move this letter to this side. Alright, now let's just insert a rectangle over here. A little rectangle, and it is going to be no fill and the outline is going to be the same white color. Right, and if necessary you can just reduce its size. Now in the next step, let's just insert one more rectangle and this time it is going to be horizontal and its color is going to be yellow in color. Okay, now just select this horizontal part, then both the rectangles and press Ctrl G to group them. Okay, so this structure is also ready. Now in the next step, for this letter L, we are going to take this upper part and we are going to put it over. Okay. Fine. Now in the next step, we will select this group part and this rectangle and we are going to give the animation, and the animation is going to be the line animation like this. Okay, now we just have to set our animation. So for this box we do not want to go that down, so let's just adjust the red handle and place it over here. Similarly, for the upper part also, we're going to put it till here. Alright, done. Okay, now let's have a preview for the scenes. Let's go to the slideshow. And here we. So similarly, you can add so many letters and the structure of each one.